Oh yeah, what is going on, my lovely ladies and gentlemen of the world? We get to start off with an Orie mirror match? Did I just see? No, I saw that wrong. Okay. I thought I saw 30%. It's okay. It was 80% against a 48.2. Oh no. I'm ready for more copyright strikes. Hit me. Hit me and don't stop. You know what the worst part about it is? I mean, they're not really copyright strikes, they're just copyright notices. I can't monetize the videos, who cares? They make a penny anyway. But, the worst part is that the music that is getting hit by the copyright is Mika's theme song. Mika's. So if I can't hate that character anymore, she's the reason why we can't have nice things. She's the reason why people hate anime, which, you know, justifiable. She's the reason why copyright problems exist in the world. It's just everything can be laid right at her feet. Global warming, probably her fault. She crashed a plane. Sure, that didn't help. Defense, good defense, good patience. I don't know what, I guess trying to bait out a super maybe, but that was a pretty risky spot and it definitely was not necessary at all. Weird super. Has grit, has grit advantage though. And the life lead, yep. Freeze the screen for 5 seconds, you're pretty much guaranteed to get to do whatever you want. And that was the freest anti-air in the world. And I just looked down at my microphone like that was my webcam. This would be so much easier. This was just my livelihood and I could buy an actual webcam. But I picked the wrong genre of game to try and make streaming my livelihood. And the wrong game within that genre of game. Oh boy. Dropped the combo. Gets a free. Does not get a free punish. It should have been a free punish. It's unfortunate that it wasn't. Good throw text though. I'm digging it. Unsafe offense though. Catches the backdash but doesn't finish the combo. Catches the backdash again but fucks up the combo. She can't do anything off that though. That's one of the worst parts about that super. Get uppercut by the leg. One of the worst parts about that super is it like you see it and it looks like you should be able to follow it up. You get a wall bounce. They're in an untackable state for so long, but it's just most of the time you just can't do it. Aside from very specialized scenarios, you just can't follow that up. And it's very frustrating. Because I mean, it looks like something you should get a free follow-up for. You just don't. Doesn't punish the DP. I wonder if she was expecting the projectile to like counter hit her from the other side, maybe? Good block. I don't think either one of these Ories have used a standing overhead yet, which surprises me. Hers isn't bad. Gets counter hit though. She should be dead here. Yep. Good combo. Damn. Unfortunate. I don't think you can see it from that because I curl when I do like the kind of disgusted like ugh. Starts with this lip, not this one. So if I do it from that, because of the webcam's pointed this way, you might not be able to see it. I don't know how it affects my face on this side. Misses the hit confirmed. This is what I'm talking about. Are there any of like Street Fighter Third Strike gods that play something aside from Street Fighter. Because I know there are still some that are still active in Street Fighter. Like Nuki, I think. Basically a Chun-Li one-trick. Also a godlike commentator. But he's still got a very good Chun-Li. But like, I would love to see their hit confirm skills translate to other games, especially games like this, like anime games, where hit confirming into being able to hit confirm into optimization at any point in time just gives you such a leg up on the competition. I feel like some of them play Guilty Gear. Like I know, for instance, Daigo. Didn't he win Guilty Gear one time? Not the recent ones. I think he entered a couple, but he hasn't really been particularly great. I guess Kazunoko. Did he play Third Strike? I don't even know. I think he got his start in Guilty Gear. I don't even know. Why am I even talking about this? Like I know the slightest bit about their history as players. But like I do know a few of them probably play Guilty Gear. Because back then, those were kind of like the two big fighting games in arcades with Street Fighter and Guilty Gear. But I don't know if any of like the really, really high-level Third Strike players have delved out into other fighting game types, and I'd love to see it. That hit very strangely, but she gets a grid break out of it, so I'm sure she's not complaining at the moment. And gets corner and 3K. Loses the grid advantage. Now he has all the meter in the world to play with. Full corner carry. 4.2K. Good veil off, that's free. He gets a couple of these, but he just avoids them. That's unfortunate for Linne. That was so smart! Good job by that Hyde. Really well played at the end. Damn. That was just free because he saw the shield when he popped grid, so it was just the freest throw in the world after that. Did Notes demote this guy? No, it's impossible for Notes to have demoted this guy. Because you don't lose anything for being, like, red. Losing as red to a purple. Pressure. He's getting a lot of grid. Well, he was getting a lot of grid until he got popped in the face. Now he's not having too much fun. He still gets grid advantage. But he's gonna have to wait for a while to potentially use it. Oh, come on. No, it's not like this. Empty jump into the low, gets some grid back right there. He still doesn't have grid advantage, gives up the corner. This could be all this Byakuya needs. This Byakuya's dead. Didn't the overhead hadn't even hit yet? The second that grid break happened? Like, ooh. Because that Byakuya had a lot of opportunities for whiff punishes there, and he's playing too scared. Like, you can't play scared against Carmine in general, but then you also add on to the fact that it's a Carmine at Notes' level? You don't get to play scared. Even if you're not confident, you gotta at least just fake it and hope and pray that the fake turns into reality. Which is kind of just generally confidence in a nutshell regardless. That was disgusting! He faked a cross-up overhead and turned it into an empty jump low. Oh, that hurt. That poor man. He didn't deserve that. What did he do? Whew. Oh, I need to check, make sure. I think I was at 11.9, maybe? 11.3. Way off! When is America gonna join the rest of the world? Start having the date be day, month, year, instead of month, day, year. How much would that fuck in terms of software? Like all the data capturing that requires the format month, day, year, and then you switch it over to day, month, year. Like, it's things like that that make me want, like, is that why? You know, like, we stick to things like... What is our system of measurements even called? Imperial? Yeah, Imperial. Imperial versus metric, the date template, that kind of stuff. I wonder how much of it is just affected by that, by people just being like, nope, sorry. Too much depends on this being measured in feet and inches. We can't switch it over to meters and centimeters and whatever. Same thing with the date. But it's just, you know, it's nice when those kinds of things are just universal in general. That way there's no confusion whatsoever. You should actually look up, if you never have, just look up how many mistakes have occurred that, like, catastrophically in terms of scientific stuff because a programmer, like, there were multiple programmers working on something and one of them was operating in, like, units of in the imperial measurement system and the other one was working in metric. Like, one of the most infamous, I think, was I want to say it was a satellite, and it was supposed to just go in orbit and take pictures, and that was it. It was just supposed to stay in orbit. But it was measuring, I believe it was, I can't remember which way it was, but basically it was measuring, I think, in metric, but it was using imperial for, like, the GPS coordinates, so it was like, I have to be 5 miles away right now. But instead, it became 5 kilometers away, which obviously that is less, much less than 5 miles. And it's nowhere near that small, obviously, when you're talking about orbital stuff, but still, you get my point. And it wound up way too close, way closer than it was supposed to be, and it just crashed. An entire multi-million, maybe even billion-dollar project completely ruined, by a 40% win rate. Oh. This poor Gordeau, using the Dante color too. Let's go, my. Oh, you're screwed. My poor boy Gordeau. Oh, you poor man, what are you standing up for? Phonon only has an overhead when she's dashing. Nice combo, jackass. See, all Phonon players suck. Oh, I understand the win rate. That's not a move you just use in general. Oh, what a start. This poor Gordeau. I'm so sorry. Nobody deserves this. She used all of her meter for that. That last super right there was so unnecessary. Just a complete waste of meter, but she did it anyway. This poor, poor man. Oh. Oh, he's still alive. He has a chance. That's a double perfect that got uploaded to the leaderboards. That's messed up, man. That's so messed up. Oh, here's the Waldstein. One of you were talking about how, you never see Wald. Which surprises me in this day and age. It was understandable before the patch that led to the console version where they buffed every single character in the game. And now there really is no, like, completely worthless character. The closest is Enkidu. You know my opinion about him. I do think he does have some borderline unwinnable matchups that aren't even worth, like, trying to suffer through. But he's not terrible. He's pretty bad, though. But, like, Wald was considered really bad prior to that patch, and now, like, I honestly think he's one of the better characters in the game, for sure. Definitely not S tier quality, but still, he's Waldstein. He gets to do things like that. Good DP. It's a very telegraphed move, don't really get to do it that often, but gets the 3C, good anti-air, and then just gets popped by Linne. Is he dead? Can she kill? She has to use all of her meter, gets a little bit of it back thanks to that grid, but not much. Still, takes the round, and that's all that matters. Orie! What languages, aside, like, are there any languages in the world that have an R in their vocabulary, in their alphabet, that doesn't roll them, aside from English? Like, I've taken German and Italian, and both of them roll their R's, and obviously Italian is heavily based on Latin. Spanish is very similar. Spanish also rolls their R's. I think French do too. Just feels like we missed out on it. Rolling your R's is fun. She just got her ass kicked. Although I guess technically there is some rolling of R's in English if you're a rapper. I love that so much. I'm sorry, I'm very white. Oh, how long has it even been? I haven't even been paying attention. I think it's been more than long enough. No, it hasn't. Why does it feel like time's going so slowly? Fail off. Ooh, actually punished her. I wasn't sure who was going to recover first or if one of them was even going to recover in time to punish the other one. Dropped the combo, eats a DP super. He's going to not be able to anti-air that. Interesting. That's a free grid break, what I was talking about earlier. Chain shift, you see that shield flashing? They are stuck in the recovery animation for using shield, and that is just a completely free throw. That hurts. I'm gonna go ahead and avoid that one. Poppin' Quest, that's the Chaos player, right? So have I seen this player pick Nanase? I don't think I have, but I'm not sure. Good patient pressure here. Not taking any risks. It's the throw. Probably shouldn't have mistimed the projectile, but it doesn't matter. Unless that was intentional. Because you can definitely give it to, you know, like really good players that they know the timing of that to make it whiff. But the other person probably doesn't understand that, probably doesn't know that timing, so they think they're going to be in block stun, and then you just run up and throw them and like, wait a minute. I just got bamboozled. Oh, drops the combo! You can't give Orie another chance. Oh, no, okay. Block the empty jump low. Very random overhead. Good dash up DP. Good awareness. That is unblockable at that point, I think. I'll be perfectly honest with you, the thing that I am the most ignorant about in this game is how exactly aerial shield works. Somebody's baking something in the house, and honestly, I can't, like, the smell is so strong. Like, I'm as far away from the kitchen as you can be in this house while still being inside the house. Meanwhile, Orie is bodying Nanase, goodness gracious. So it's like, I'm smelling it so strongly that it's like, did something go wrong? That's option number one. Option number two is, am I having a stroke? Because that's something that happens when you have a stroke. You start, I mean, I think usually, like, I think the most common thing is like, oh, hey, I'm smelling toast, like burnt toast for some reason. And it's not that. That's just a casual 4,000 damage. Oh my god. Orie woke up. Oh my god, Orie woke up. Please don't tell me she kills from this. Like, chunks of life are evaporating. Okay, she has to do one more. I am very surprised she didn't go for a standing overhead there. Oh my god, this pressure. It's all so safe. She could have DP'd, but she actually did the smarter thing and just waited it out. This is a start, but it's going to take a lot of work. And she does not get to put in that work. That was a good match. I really enjoyed that one. That was a good one to end on.